Okay, so the very first thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to use my MAC paint, and that is in the color Bamboo, and I'm gonna put that all over my eyelids. And you don't need much of this at all. And this is just gonna be as a base. For me, I always like to use a lighter colored, shadow whenever I'm doing a bold red lip. At night, I like to do, if I'm gonna wear one at night, I like to use a darker color, maybe like, you know, do like a smoky eye or something. But for not every day, but daytime, I always like to use a lighter color. So I'm going to be using my favorite palette, and you guys know that that is the Lorac Pro palette. And from this color, I'm going to use this is called Mauve, and that's it right there. I'm gonna use that color. I'm gonna put it all over the lower portion of my lid. And this is just acting as a base for my shadow. And for this color, for me, I need to put it on a little heavy because it's kind of really close to my skin tone. So you want to put it on a little heavier. Or for me, I have to put it on a little heavier. So yeah, so that's that. And as you guys can see, like I said, it's a subtle look. It's not very, you know, bright and bold. Next, I'm going to take the bronze, and that's that one, and I'm just gonna put that right in the corner. So basically this is the same area that you would put your shadow if you were doing a smoky eye, like just in that V area. I'm gonna do the same thing on this side. And just blend it out. Now, something that I also like to do, and I love these two colors together, is a gold. And so I'm going to use this gold in the palette. And also I'm using the same brush because all of these colors are gonna, you know, get mixed in together. And I just want to pat that on right in the center. And like I said, I'm just using this lightly, so it's just like a faint look. Okay, so now that that's all done, I'm gonna go back in with my brush, and basically I'm just gonna blend everything out. Okay. And it's okay if you get the eyeshadow outside of the Lorac Unzipped palette. I'm going to take the color, excuse me, I'm gonna take the color Undercover, and I'm just gonna put that right on my brow bone. And I'm gonna just be using my Wet n Wild. This is the Wet n Wild Mega Liner, and I'm just gonna be using that. Okay, and let me zoom in so you guys can see. Okay, and I told you that I want my liner a little thicker than normal, so Start off very thin. And then I just like to kind of build it up. Then I'm gonna go from the corner. And just bring it up. And then I'm gonna start from here. Drag it and then fill it in. And you guys see what I mean when I said you build it up, you work it to, you know, make it thicker. Get my liner on both of my eyes. And now, basically what I'm going to do is I'm gonna go ahead and apply my eyeliner. And you guys know that I'm gonna use my MAC liner, and that's in Smolder. So I'm just gonna apply that to my waterline. But you wanna make sure you have it on there. Okay guys, so what I'm gonna do is I'm going to apply my foundation off camera, and then I'll come back and let you guys see the remainder of the look. Okay guys, so I'm back, and I know I look a little crazy, but it's all right. I have already applied my concealer using my Beauty Blender. So I've applied that to all of the areas that I want to highlight. Okay guys, so now what I'm going to do is take my Maybelline BB cream, and this is the Dream Fresh BB cream. I absolutely love this cream. It's like the bomb. So I'm gonna take that and I'm going to just put a small amount on the back of my hand. And that's what I love about this, is that you don't really need a lot of this product. And I'm gonna just apply it all over my face. And I'm doing this and I'm trying to avoid basically where I put my concealer. I'm blending it, but I don't want to go over that area. And to take my MAC Studio Fix, and this is in the color NW48. That's what it looks like. And I'm using my Real Techniques powder brush, and I'm just going to put that all over my face. And this time it's okay to put it over the concealer. And for me, this powder is amazing because I can use any foundation. It does not have to be MAC, and it basically gives that flawless look, flawless finish. What I'll be using is my Raisin blush. Yeah, this is my favorite. And I'm just gonna put that on my cheeks. Use my Rihanna, and this is from the Riri Hearts MAC Holiday Collection. I'm going to use that as a highlight and just go right on my cheekbones. And you guys see how that gives that dewy, glowy bronze look. I absolutely love this stuff. And I'm also going to take that down the bridge of my nose. And next I'm going to use my MAC Margin blush and highlighter and just go right over that. And I like to use both of these because they give such an amazing look. So this is my face, okay? And next, but certainly not least, I'm going to use my MAC. This is from the Riri Hearts MAC collection as well, holiday collection. My Riri Woo, my favorite red lipstick. Okay? And I'm just gonna apply it. And guys, you want to be really precise when using a red lipstick. And I usually use a liner, but I'm not using one today. So yes, that is the look. Oh guys, and I did forget. How in the world did I forget to do my mascara? Oh my God. Like, yeah. So I'm gonna show you guys what that looks like. Okay. I'm just gonna put it on but lightly because it's the daytime look. It can be worn at night too, but I just like it for. That is pretty much it. And I'm gonna zoom in so you guys can see. Like I said, this is my everyday go-to makeup look. And I hope you guys like this look. And please rate, comment, and subscribe to this video. If you want to see more tutorials from me, leave those comments down below. And as always, I will talk to you guys later. Bye.